All right, Wall Street sizing up. We're getting ready here. Let's see, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're up on. There we go. We're up on. All right, let me get this straight, guys. All right, so this is Wall Street sizing up. You have found us at Power Hour. This is what we do. This is what we're known for. Weird stuff happens in the last trading hour of the day. We want to take advantage of that. We bet beer money. We bet pizza money. We don't buy a lot. There's some risk here, and all we are doing is chasing rockets. In this, we want to, one, have fun. Two is it's like a slot machine, right? You're just pulling it, just seeing what you can find. And three is there's a lot of risk. So we're not playing for big bucks here. But here's the thing. We're live streaming this, and I'll go through some news and notes of the day. Maybe you knew, maybe you didn't know. Maybe we help. I don't know where you are in your trading journey. Hopefully, I can help you out and maybe drop some knowledge that you didn't have before. And with that said, let's get it done. And we are off, and we're trading earlier today because we have had GME go up. It's now turning back a little bit, but it was on a rocket. You can see that we were up 5%, and then we also saw AMC turn up, and it's going down. I need to get out of it. If it comes back, we will jump on it again. So those were two rockets we saw moving, and they're pulling back now a bit. I'm watching this. Actually, I've got the sorry, I had Bloomberg on as well. Bloomberg is touting, at least, or Shopify is touting that you can now shop directly from TikTok through Shopify. I'm guessing you probably have to have a Shopify store. They went through beta, and now it is open. It looks like to all influencers or all people on the TikTok platform. That is what I'm looking at here. All right. GameStop will keep it up. Actually, I'm going to trade out of this for now. You guys keep me going if it is. If it does keep going up, I guess I should see it. It looks like it's still gaining. Gosh dang. Yeah, let me go back in. That's something that I don't do, but this thing looks like people want it to continue up. It says I'm down 44. I think I'm up a little bit here. All right, let's hunt some rockets. How we hunt rockets. The reason that I use, if you've never been on here before, yeah, James, you just missed the. Well, actually, the AMC rocket's still going on. If it hadn't pulled back yet, right? It's pulling back some here. It looks like it's pulling back hard now. Peaked out at 46. Now it's at about 44, 45. So watch it though, because it makes a tick up, and I'm telling you, people jump in quick. They love that FOMO in these meme stocks, James. So if you would keep an eye on that for me and alert me if you see that rocket up, that would be phenomenal. So that's I don't know why it's showing 46 down. That is not the case. All right, I use Robinhood. The reason I use Robinhood, one, is because I can boost it up and you guys can see what we are doing. How we chase rockets. It's just got the best GUI as far as chasing rockets. That's really it, guys. Period. And that's why I use Robinhood, right? For no other reason than for this. I do some options trading. You can see that I had a forward call from like 3 months ago. It's completely gone to complete crap. And that's okay. That's how options work. The market is what the market does, and you just got to roll with the data that you've got. Fubo TV, we got a grinder there. I thought that we might have a rocket on our hands. What we're looking for, or what we could see today, is kind of what we saw yesterday. We'll see a few stocks turning over today. We'll see some grinders. And hopefully we will catch some rockets. But I want to start before 2 o'clock today. UU's going, let's turn it back a little bit. hopefully we'll see some rockets. This absolutely just took off. I don't know. Let me put that on my radar. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put, no, give me a 0.2. I was not going to let you fractionalize that. Nope, not going to do it now. All right, I'm going to go back into AMC. I'm just going to put a, let's just see what it does here. I'm going to do a fractionalized buy just so I've got it in my, essentially in my portfolio so I continue to watch. So what we're going to watch here, guys, today is clearly there's could be some sell-offs. DAO is already selling off. You've had two really good days, Cassie. So if the way this becomes a rocket, it's got to break even for the day. Once it clears that, I would absolutely jump in this stock as a rocket for the last hour. Again, guys, we're not here. I'm not doing the TA. I'm not doing all that stuff. What am I losing out on here? What's gone the wrong way? Boy, GameStop is just such a big presence here. You know what? I'm going to sell out of it because it's just so big. And if I'm not watching it, it's going to go the wrong way on me. So we'll do a $20. Okay, back. Buy. We're going to buy one back. We're going to buy just 1/10 of a share just so I can see what it's doing when it reports back. It is down. I'm up $6 though, so that's a is that a 6-pack yet? No, it's about a beer and a half in a bar. So all right, let's hunt some rockets. We're going to pull the slot machine, pull that little lever back, and here we go. So the WPRT is grinding. XCUR is grinding. You can see it there. It's up 5% today, or right at 5%. A lot of good grinders here. You'd like to see that. I'm seeing a lot more red on the screen, which I didn't think I'd see today. You can kind of see where we are in the day. Here's the heat map. So it is definitely a mixed day. Something that we continue to see. Yesterday was nice and green though, and that's the way we rolled with it. All right. Again, the market's going now here. Matt has been very good. My guys on the channel love a little MMAT, Metamaterials. They sucked in Torch, and so far, I don't know if that trade has really worked, but if the divvy comes out at some point, that divvy is going to come out, could really make that trade. I had to get out, but I know Steven, you're still in that, and hopefully that is. Oh, look at you, REI. Let's go. REI actually called Ring Energy yesterday. Wouldn't call that a rocket just yet. It did turn into a rocket. It just turned back though. REI I had as a winner on. I called that stock yesterday, up 5%. Good to see. RGN. Let's look. James, this is something. It is cleared. Has it cleared the intraday high here? 672. Almost. You know what? I'll gamble on that with you a little bit, James. Let's roll it up. What else do we have? ALNA. It's not a rocket though. But yeah, that is definitely a grinder, and you've got ARC as well. We can look at ARC. Got a little time here. It was on quite the ride. It just did not have. Where is the? Just did not have. It looks like the. I don't see the volume. Yeah. Average volume is 251. So it had some. Yeah, not the rocket that we're looking for right now, James. But thank you very much. Appreciate you, man. Join the Telegram if you're not there. Those are some positions that you bought. Nice. Yeah. REI, we alerted on yesterday, and it's done very, very well for us today. Love to see it. In fact, you can see that I had that up right here. 471. Bam. I was just looking at it. Now COD. This is what I'd call a rocket. Again, it's got to beat this intraday high of 1087. Sitting right on it, but I will go. Let's go half a share. See if we get turned back or not. Plus, I need to go check the portfolio with, you know, we still want to win. We are definitely heading down here now. That sucks. Jimmy, and in AMC, guys, just so you know, it is completely done a full reversal and is now heading down. But that was fun. That's why I started basically the power hour early. All right, let's pull the handle again. What do I see? And I'm going to spin the wheel like we're in Vegas, baby. I've got some crypto news for you as well. I've got where you need to be long, and I got a few price targets on crypto. Crypto has slipped today, so those price targets would continue. Sorry, those levels of interest and the price targets would still be in effect. DTSS has done this to me before. It may rocket here. We'll see. Let's just see what it does. Again, we're just now at 2:05 my time, 3:05 Eastern. I need to get down here. A couple new APRE. What's up? Let's go get some. Let's get the cocaine and the strippers flowing. Nice. Am I seeing everything clearly? SEN. I called this one yesterday. Kind of missed it. It was turned down right at the intraday high, and you'll see that 9 out of 10 times, guys. It sucks, but you absolutely see it. You bet. Yeah, Mercy. We rode that AMC up. We got about a 5% return, and then we jumped out. Then we jumped back in because it didn't do a full reversal, but now it looks like it's in full reversal mode. You tell me if I'm wrong, and I'll jump back in. But it has done a full reversal. REPH, we traded that yesterday on the power hour. It is again grinding up, right? Guys, let me tell you something. So people get scared of all-time highs. Man, it's at an all-time high. I cannot trade that stock. Let me tell you something. All-time highs beget all-time highs. I did a TikTok on it. I did an entire YouTube 10-minute YouTube video on it. All-time highs are good. You want to see that stock bouncing off its all-time high levels. It'll bounce up and down within 5%. At some point, it's going to break and continue its all-time highs. Just look at what the Dow has done today. What the Dow has done this entire year. What the S&P has done. What the Nasdaq has done. Right now, again, it's the top 20%, but really the top 2% mega and large cap stocks. But it continues to hit all-time highs, right? And it continues to do that because all-time highs beget all-time highs. That's just the way it is. And it's a little bit of FOMO as well. What do we got here? James Sense, yeah, I just looked at it. Explain my rocket theory. The rocket theory is if it turns up, I want to see a big, now I don't have the candles out on this one, but I want to see it go straight up. When I see a rocket, I'll tell you. And I'm sure we've seen two so far. The rocket theory is, look, man, we're basically just risking and gambling here, DB. That's what we're doing. And that rocket may run 1/3%. It might run 5%. Like I said, we just jumped on AMC. We got about a 14% return, $14 return. It was just like half a share. AMC and Jimmy both, right? Because they hit it hard. All right, so here, this to me is a rocket just turned up. Boom, that's ELOX. And we'll just see how long it runs, and then we go back and we check the portfolio very quickly, right? We've got ORGN. Looks like it's still grinding up. Thought it might be a rocket. DTS has turned back on us, but not by much. And APRE had just did a little pullback. We'll give it some more time, though. That is the rocket theory. I hope I explained it. So, let's continue on. There's like 300 stocks here, guys. That's why I do this on Robinhood, because I quickly scroll through them. I hope it doesn't screw up your eyes. All right, let's talk about T-bill. If the T-bill, we need it to be under 1.37. If it gets above that, you will see growth stocks, your ARC type stocks, start to turn back. Now, again, growth stocks have been choppy. They've been in chop for about 3 months, literally 90 days. It's really your mega cap and your large caps that are really truly moving up, right? And so, again, you got to keep your eye on that T-bill yield, right? 1.37, it gets above that, you probably want to cut back. At least I will cut back on the growth stocks. Just letting you know. Also, understand the market, the volume in the market has been extremely low right now. It does that during the summer a lot, but understand SGOC had so this would have been a rocket, but had a failed breakout. Sorry, it did a full reversal. So it was a rocket from about 150 to 205, and then it turned back. Now it looks like it might want to go again. Keep an eye on it. I'll just do a really small buy, 59-cent buy here. But what I was saying is the market, let me see if something turned back on me at all. We'll just give them some more time. It's had the very low volume, and so I believe the retail trade clearly has become a force this year. We all know that, right? But look at Codex here. Keep cutting myself off. It has cleared the intraday, and it's turned back just above it though. So I'm still in the stock, so I'll just keep it that way. Volumes. So my point is, summer volumes always fall off, right? Kids are back in school, or they're going to be back in school in the next 2 weeks, right? So you'll see volumes improve, or you should, but the volumes have been low, and so the retail trade is really can really drive some good driving stocks. The problem is it's been the choppiness, and that's been due to the institutional investors, right? Not the retailers. So that's kind of how I see it. But the volume has been low. So you can see something drop. So with the volume low, clearly you can see something drop off a cliff quick, and you can see something pump quick, right? This is the year of the pumps. I've never seen some of the pumps that I've seen this year, 200, 300, 400, 500% pumps in a day is just unheard of. And you can get that with the low volume and the short squeeze retail stocks, right? We just saw one go yesterday. It was a biotech. What was that thing? It was Casa. Was it Casa Therapeutics? Went like 300% in pre-market, probably more. SGOC had a failed breakout. Still moving down here, finding rockets. About to talk some crypto here. What do we got? Verb. Let's go. Let's see what we got. James, that's a grinder here, but KBNT is one that we had on Monday. Yeah, it's done well today, but again, not a rocket. The rocket, it's got to turn up hard. I'm gonna try one more of your TRKA. Still good stock, done very well today. Trill has turned up again. Trill was. But this stock is. What is up with that? Yes, Trill was the one that was up yesterday. Stephen, thank you very much. Trill was up what, Stephen, like 400% yesterday, 300%, 400%. Let me pull this little lever on our little power hour here and see if we can get to the bottom of this thing. There's got to be some more rocks that I'm missing. God, a lot of good stocks are grinding up, guys. I'm telling you now. No, that was one yesterday. Yeah, Trill was the big one. Why did I think it was CAVA? Maybe CAVAs today. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of stocks grinding. Not seeing a lot turn over just yet. Let me see what we have here. Hang on just a second, guys. Let me see what's going on with NASDAQ and the S&P are both grinding higher. You love to see it. Workhorse looks like it could be here. Here we go. Let's just jump into that one. That one might turn into a rocket. Very, very steep incline there, and that's what we're looking for in the rockets. Again, I'm going to talk crypto really quick. Let me get down here. I'm pulling the lever. I'm casting that lure out of the fishing boat, seeing if we can catch some rockets here. It's a good day for rockets, or at least ones that are turning up that could turn into rockets. Again, it's really about 1 out of 10 that'll really get you that 1 to 2, sometimes 5%. It's very, very unlikely. That's why we usually see about 2 to 3 a day. The last just I think we saw 2 on Friday. Friday we didn't even see 1. So that's what we want to look at and look for, is that one that just turns up. All right, let's talk some crypto. I've got some levels of interest that you want to be long in per the TA. Now this is per the TA. So let's get started. Now I put this on the channel. If you don't know where stocktrade.tips, find us. Hang on, we got PT. We might have a little burner here. Let's go to. Love to see it. Oh, we just turned down. Gosh, dang. Son of a gun. Just turned down. APRE, what's it doing? It's going sideways. It's not hurting me. I need to, so SGOC has turned up. This is what we call a rocket, guys. So we are up 3%. No, that's just 2 cents because I just bought a 0.1% share. Why don't I double down on this one and see if we can't get some more alpha from that bad boy. So, all right, let me just start by saying in crypto, the alpha clearly is Bitcoin. Bitcoin from where it's at now, it's a little bit under 50. I believe it might have hit 47.9, but it's right at 48 for sure right now. If it can continue to stay above 50, the next level of interest is about 52.1. Once it gets across that, we could absolutely see 64, 65 all-time highs again, right? That's just a 30% increase, and that is good alpha. That is alpha that you're not going to find in stocks, period, right? You're just not going to find it unless you catch a meme stock, right? And unless you're heavily invested. So I believe I have to pull it up really quick. Let me see where I put. All right. Here is it's BITF. Where's the ADA? MSTR. You want to be long above the 670 level. That's MicroStrategy. That they bought $177 million of Bitcoin, I believe, yesterday. So you want to be long above that, the 670 level. BitF, which is the Bitcoin mining firm, you want to be long above 740. And did I do a Cardano? I thought I did. NVIDIA, you want to be long above 210. Oh, all right. Here's ADA. You want to be long above $2.50-ish, right? And you want to stay long. There's a lot of beta there to be had above Bitcoin's alpha, right? If Bitcoin hits that 65 to 30%, ADA can easily do another double, another 100%, right? So, all right, what do we got here, guys? Looking at the chat. The chat's been good today. We think you know what, Steve? I did not do Bitcoin Cash. I will do it tomorrow. But let me tell you what I got going now as we still hunt for rockets. Codex looks like it's still hanging tough for me. APR has turned down, but it's up 9. I did not catch the 9 though. All right, I got Ethereum Classic, right? I could have had this stock. I could have had thousands of dollars in ETC when it hit $2 back in 2018, right? It is now, you want to be long above 62. That is where you want to be long at, right? The price target, Again, you got to have Bitcoin above 50, ETC pumping, but above 662 is where you want to buy, and you want to be long there. I believe it'll get close to that 150 if the bulls can win out in crypto. Litecoin was a big fan back in 2017. I'm not a big fan now. It is clearly it's a shit coin. I'm just gonna be real honest with you. It really is. The number of developers has increased in the last couple months, which is good. Thomas Lee, is that his name? I forget. Anyway, the founder jumps out in 2017 when it goes to like $300. It's all-time high at the time, right? Litecoin, you want to be long above 180. We believe that, again, if all things are equal, with Bitcoin being above 50 for quite a while, LTC above 180, you could possibly see that high back to $400, which we saw just a couple of months ago. All right, so wanted to let you know that's Litecoin, long above 180 with the price target of around 400, and that would give you literally 100% return, a 2x, which is what you're looking for, right? All right, let me hunt for. All right, here's our REI. I might take a chance on this. That one actually might pump up. A little ring energy. I wonder if that's the same as ring as the. I'm guessing it's not because Amazon bought them. Where am I losing it? ELOX is completely turned down on me. It looks like it might grind up here. Let me see what I'm going to do. I'm down to. No, it's turning. I'm out. I'm done with ELOX for the day. Unless y'all see it turn, let me know. Stephen, I talked about Bitcoin Cash. I don't have that today. I did not do the TA on it. XRP Army. Let me hear from you. Not a huge fan. I do hold a nice sizable bag just because I've been in it for so long. You want to be long. You want to get long above 134, $1.34. If you're above that, you want to stay long. That is XRP. I do not have a price target on that one. It's probably going to be what the high was just a couple of months ago when Bitcoin hit 64. That's typically where most of these price targets are going to be, right? Did I just miss a rocket? I need to get back down to the bottom. It's tough when you're trying to talk and scroll through about 300 different stocks. APR, I've already got you. Let me see. Oh. KRBP. Now, this does not have a lot of volume. It doesn't have a lot of volume at all. So it will probably stay in this rocket form and just kind of sit there, though. But let's take a chance. And that's what we did. Let me pull the lever. CODX just turned down. All right. XRP. Let's go back to that one. XRP. You want to be long above $1.34. You got to be long. As long as it stays above $1.34, get long. If it goes above that, you need to. If it goes below that, you need to forget it. Right. For now. Zequila. Right. I'm saying that right. I hold. I bought that. I want to say it was like 2020-ish. ZIL, because we saw it at a developer conference. Really quick, if you really do love crypto and the NFTs, once these developer conferences, that's where you need to go. Not these conferences like the Bitcoin conference. That's all great and stuff to make contacts. But if you really want to know what's great and what's going to pump and what is really a good coin, you've got to go to these developer conferences when they start up again. Clearly, they're on Zoom and WebEx now, and so you can join those. But it just feels different when you're there, and you can talk to all, not just the people on stage, but all the people who have joined you there on the trip. I've gone to Miami, I've gone to LA, I've gone to Austin. I've gone to, where else have I gone to? I've gone to I went to New York for a meetup one time. And that was just in crypto. Now, again, I've been in crypto since 2012. So let's keep going. All right, ZIL, like I was talking about, you want to be long above 0.095, right? Price target on that is 25 cents. That is where it got to last time, or right around that mark. But you want to go long 0.095. You're probably under that today, and I could be looking at crypto stocks all day, but stocks, cryptos, which act a lot like stocks, and they certainly move in correlation with the stocks. Here's B square. It looks like it has a little bit of a pullback here. I don't know if it's going to catch it again. It's got good volume. It looks like it might. So let's just take a shot here. I need to go back up to the portfolio anyway, see where I'm getting screwed at, because we're up $6, so we have moved up. PT has gone completely the wrong way and done a full pullback, full reversal. Let's get off that one. All right, how many of you guys trade? Let me get down here just real quick. Let me pull this slot machine hard and keep it moving. Did I see one go up? KRBP, we're in that one. Anybody in the chat? Do you see anything else that I'm missing? The chat really does help me, guys find the rockets. Here's Surf. I might jump on that train. That's kind of a grinder, but you might be getting that at the very start of a rocket turn. So let me pull the slide again. It's like the penny stocks. It really is. All right. Oh, what was that one? That was Surf. Okay. All right. So SNX, if you guys trade SNX, that's synthetics. $14 is where you want to get long at. $14 is where you want to get long. It's got a price target of 2x. Its former high of $28. That's where we would sit. Again, can't say it enough. Bitcoin has to maintain. Bitcoin drives the market. It has to maintain the 50K, and it needs to climb just like all these other cryptos do. But you want to get long synthetics at 14. If it hasn't hit 14, forget about it for now. You want to see it hit that mark before you start buying. All right, Link. Link is one of my favorites. It's cross-chain. I found it at one of the conferences. I got it in on it when it was, I don't even know, like it was like $3, right? It might even been $1.50, whatever it was, because I bought some at that conference. Here's where you want to get long at $28. It's crazy to say because I remember it being 12 and I thought it was oversold before the bull run this year. Really, that started last November. But the altcoin season didn't really kick off until this year. $28 is where you want to get long at. Before that, I would not trade it. You don't know which way it's going to be. Is it just grinding? Boy, B Cove, what are you doing to me here? You just to me a lot. I think that's going to turn over. Let me spin the slots again. So Link, we're looking at $28. You want to get long. Price target there is almost at 2x, but we're looking at 40 is where it peaked out at, and that's where it will probably in a bull market end up. But that's almost 100%, almost 2x, better than the 30% that you're going to get with Bitcoin. Now, if Bitcoin does go to 100. Or 7, I mean, we're a long way from that. But if it does something like that, you're still only looking at what? From here, yeah, that's a double. But again, we're just looking to get back to that 64 level on Bitcoin. All right, I know a lot of you guys like to trade the Matic, the Poly, if you would, Polygon. $1.48 is where you want to get long at. $1.48. When it goes above that, look out. Before that, I don't know how much I would really mess with it. I know a lot of you guys like the dollar cost average in, and that's cool. I understand it, especially if you like the crypto. If you've really gone in and you've read the white paper and you know what that crypto is all about and you understand it, dollar cost average in, right? RCAT It's grinding, but it could turn here. That's a steep grinder though. Let's just give it a shot. Why not? I'm not seeing the biggest of rockets right this second. Again, it's 230 though, so did I just get that or not? It's 276. Okay, no. Not watching what I'm doing here, people. All right. So that is the max. You want to get long at 148, $1.48. Again, the point is, I was in crypto at 2012, but I really didn't understand it until I actually read the white paper, the Bitcoin white paper, in 2014. Right, that's when I started to actually trade. UAVS is, oh, did we miss the pump? Might be turning over. I'm gonna watch it. We need to look at my stellar rocket portfolio here and understand if I'm even DTS going sideways. The only way it's probably going to go down. It's not going to turn up. So we'll get rid of that one. We will look back at the portfolio one more time before we pull the slot again. Oh, what am I losing on? I need winners, boys. ORGN, complete pullback and reversal. I understand. Might go into was that James? James, you might be looking at a sell-off here. If it gets down to 666, which is not a good number, but if it does, you could be looking at a sell-off. So watch it. It doesn't take much in these choppy markets. All right, we talked about Poly, ENJ. I don't know how many of you guys trade it. Probably not a lot. $1.72. You want to get long. We see that it's not 100%. If hang on, SLG. I'm gonna watch that one. I'm gonna watch the Super League Gaming. Just gonna watch it, see what it does. All right, so ENJ, we think it tops out about 271. 271 unless Bitcoin breaks its all-time high of 64. But this is our price targets for now, with Bitcoin going to 64 if it stays above 50, and if ENJ stays around if it stays around $1.72. Sorry, if it exceeds $1.72, you want to get long. Right? Look, I'm just telling you the levels of interest, and that is what it has to beat before the supply dies down. So it's got to chew through quite a bit of supply. It's Washington Prime. That sucker may move. It's turned a little bit on me, but it may move. That is WPG if you're following it at home. All right, next one I've got is Coinbase. Right, these are my crypto stocks. Coin, you want to get long at 255. Right, there's a little bit of a bear trap. We like the bear traps, right? Clearly because they could squeeze. 255 is where you want to get long at a price target of 300. I believe that's where it went when it opened the day of the IPO. I believe it went to 300 and then just fell like a rock. And Kathy Wood was buying the whole time. Phenomenal of her. She has great conviction in Bitcoin. She has great conviction in a lot of big Bitcoin stocks. Boom, NLS. That's a rocket, guys. That is a true rocket right there. Now let's see how long that can run. I might double down on it just to get a little more return on it. Let's see what it will do. I didn't check the volume. That is a true rocket. That's what you want to see. KRBP, we're up almost 2%. SGOC, we're up 3%. It looks like it's turned down though. Got to get out, take our profits, and done. Thank you very much, SGOC. Who else are we looking at here? Who's bent me over today? REI is just kind of going sideways. I don't think this is going to do much more. We're at 234, 26 minutes till the bell. I'm not paying a lot of attention Workhorse has turned down. APR has definitely turned down. Done a little bit of a pullback, but I don't see it going much higher, or certainly being on a rocket ship that we like to see. WPG just hanging out there. All right, pull this lever again. Here we go. We're going to move quickly through it today. All right, coin, I said you got to get long at 255. You may like the stock now, and that's great. Jump in, but do your own due diligence. This is mine. The TA says get long at 255. Got a price target of 300. Just explain that. The other Bitcoin stock that I get asked a lot, again, a lot of mining stocks. When you see the Bitcoin price up for that day, your mining stocks are going to be up. Riot, I believe, was it Mara or Riot? Riot, did their revenue was like 1,300% more. Might have been their net, but it was something incredibly crazy. I wish I had written that down. But Riot, 40. 40 is the number that I saw that you want to get long at. Got a price target in the stock. This stock could absolutely 2x like the other crypto, not like the crypto stocks, but like crypto. You could see a 2x here. You really could. We're looking at a price target of $80. $80, and that's for Riot blockchain. So, which is a very good mining company. So we talked about MicroStrategy and Michael Saylor and what he's done as of today or yesterday. Bought that $177 million more of Bitcoin. Where we're looking at IDEX. Let me jump on it. IDEX. Sorry, I haven't looked in. Yeah, could turn. It just turned down, but that could have turned into a rocket. That's a real grinder, but you could have seen that turn into a real rocket. You know what? I might buy half a share just to watch it. It's a cheap stock too, so it's not gonna blow. I'm still up a cheap Miller Lite, if you would, at a bar in New York. SL has completely done a reversal on me. We'll get out of that one, and we will continue. Our green surf we're on watch of surf. All right, let's pull the lever again. All right, we talked about right. All right, also I want to talk about energy stocks. Energy stocks, like 6-7 days in a row, they had crude has gone up. There was a problem with the Mexican crude sector, and that is what is driving this. At least that's what's driving the last 2 days up. It is above 67 today. Last I looked, so I know you guys aren't into crude, and that's probably not your favorite. You want to see some renewables, and I get it, but crude right now still drives the world. What you want to see there, in fact, the energy ETF, and I'm trying to think, XL, I forget what the ETF is, but it's done a golden cross, right? But look for energy to continue to climb. CBX, Chevron. The good thing is that's where I would run to if the Fed begins to taper. Again, Jay Powell takes the stage Friday, I believe at 10 a.m. It'll be early in the morning, 10 a.m. I believe that is Eastern time. So understand, you might want to, if you're in short-term swings or you're day trading, you might want to wait that day. NLS is still, what's the 377? It's done a little bit of a turn. We'll stick with it though. Jay Powell speaks at 10 a.m. on, I believe it's 10 or is it 9? 10 a.m. Eastern time. So know your time zone. I certainly will not be trading that day. It could. So what I'm hearing is from Bloomberg, which I have right here, and the TV next to me, they think that he will not. Clearly, he's going to mention tapering, but he is going to hold off on tapering till 2022, right? A lot of the Fed chairs, they want to start in fourth quarter of 21. That would be very, very bad for growth stocks if you do not know, right? Your growth stocks, let me tell you some good, or what the growth stock sectors are. 1, cloud, solar, D2C, biotechs, and any kind of tech. That is your growth stocks. Most of those are going to be found on the NASDAQ, right? But again, we just came to the end. By the way, I counted how many stocks I have on here. I have 346 to watch. ARK, here's the ARKs, which are never going to rock it, but they're all up today. So congratulations to Kathy Wood on that. I know she did IONS. It's grinding. Let's do it. Let's just do a little bit. It might turn into a rocket, but I doubt it. We're getting a little late in the game here. What do we got? NLS is moving. Did I look at that one, James? Yeah. Oh, it is moving. Nice. We are moving. What are we in? 2. I want to grab some more here. What's the you know, even good volume from freaking Robinhood. Fucking sucks. All right, so here, I'll grab a third something. I want to keep my 12-pack or my beer in New York. Let's look at the portfolio really quickly. BSQR has it's just gonna grind. It's not gonna give me anything that I can really play with. A couple cents maybe, and then WPG still grinding up. Good. All right, so that's where we are. Let me see IDEX. We looked at that one. BPTH was hot this morning. Let's see what it looks like now. Coming down hard. See, this is, golly, you just hate to see that. But if you were in this stock as of end of day yesterday, and you saw that, you probably waited till about 9 a.m. Boom, and you got out. That's what I would have done. Again, 5% down to me is my limit. I don't care what it is, right? If I'm swing trading, if I'm day trading, whatever it is, if something goes down 5%, I am out. I will wait till it does a full reversal off the bottom. Then I'll buy back in if I really am into that stock, right? If I'm very convicted in that stock, I will wait for a full reversal. The guys on the channel know that. What do we got? James, we really appreciate you, Dave, man. Moving this stuff along. Is Mike, is Hippo going to run tomorrow? I don't know. I saw today. Here, boy, it looks like it might run now. So I made a TikTok when it was at 9%. So it has jumped up another 4%. It's a small cap. The volume's there, man. It could absolutely run. I might buy one here now. It could absolutely run if people get behind it. So at 13%, and looking at that candle, wish I could. It's a smaller candle with a bigger wick, so it's coming down. Although RSI says it's moving up. We'll see. We're gonna keep it. There we go. Thanks, Mike. That was actually very, very good. Like, I'm seeing some good returns today. WPPG gone. We'll see you tomorrow, buddy. And what do we got? What are we playing with today? Codex has completely gone the other way. Playa, you're going the wrong way. Let's see what else we got. Surf, you're going the wrong way. You on the other side. Get off my sidewalk. All right. We'll clear those. We'll spin a couple more times here. It's 2:43. Are there any questions that you guys have? I know I went through a lot of cryptos or Bitcoin stocks. Mara, I did not do my research on. I wish I had. We talked about the low volume in the market, so this is helping the retail traders push stocks as well. Again, what's cool about today, I'm not seeing a lot of sell-offs, guys. This is good. Now, we still got about 15 minutes, so we could see a massive sell-off, but I doubt that. This looks really good. You're seeing, well, there are some Dow stocks. Dow looks like it is doing a sell-off, but the NASDAQ stocks, the small and mid-cap stocks that we trade, that most of these that you're looking at have not sold off. In fact, a lot of them are gaining and still grinding, which you love to see, right? That's just the market, right? And so you just got to take what the market gives you. So, let the winners run, but you got to cut those losses. I cut about 5%. If it's a stock that's not a high conviction, I'll cut it 3%. That's the way I roll. So understand that we do Power Hour. I used to not live stream it, and then I just got the idea because we did it on the channel. Then why not just live stream it to the world and see who shows up, right? And that's what we're doing. I really should get a drink of whiskey before I do this because I might get a lot more brazen. But I don't trade in Robinhood. This is the only thing that I really do in Robinhood is do the Power Hour just because, as you can see, I can see what a stock chart is doing, and if it has turned up and almost gone vertical, then we look at it. What's up? So HIPO, the CEO made a buy on the 19th. Let me tell you something, James. I did a TikTok on this. I can find it really quick, in fact. Check this out, guys. Boom. This is a very rare occurrence. Hippo, same day, August 19th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 insiders sized up. We had 4 directors, the CFO, and then whoever Wand AS. He is probably I guess that's who you're referring to, the CEO, Wand Asaf, whatever his name is. They bought over, there's $1 million, there's $2 million, about $2 million in larger positions, and 4 of those were brand new positions, which you like to see, and that's why we're seeing that stock move. I mean, literally, that's why that stock is moving. There was no other reason. So, and I'll tell you this. Let me see if I can do it on Robinhood really quick. It's not going to look great. So you can see this. Look at that. Directionally bearish, and then boom. 19 is right here. Didn't do anything, and then boom, it has done looks like it's found a bottom. I'll tell you that. It looks like it's found a bottom. This is even a better look at it, right? Most of those guys got in about 420 to 430, and you can see it's at 455. So it's moving for them. So not saying that's a great stock, but I called that stock literally like 10 o'clock today. Yes, that is the CEO's name. Okay, cool. Yep. So can see that. Let's see where we are as Workhorse. We got about 12 minutes. I don't think Workhorse is powered up all day. Good grind. Good 6% grind by Workhorse. If you're in that, congratulations, Bulls. You have a winner there. Let's see it. NLS is still moving. Love to see it. KRBP is still moving. It's hesitating there. What else do we want to talk about? Let me see. AMC, we didn't keep it, so let's see what it's doing. Yep, it's turned back up. Congratulations if you're a AMCer. The Bulls, you absolutely won today. You peaked out at 27, and you're still up 20% if you're still riding that for the day. GME, let's check it out really quick. We love what we saw here when it started rocking. The same exact thing. It's funny how somebody was pointing this out on YouTube that these sometimes, or a lot of times, these stocks move in unison. And today that happened. Now, I hadn't seen that a lot. I don't study them though. Those aren't stocks that I really follow. I did it one time, but not now. I don't think Hippo's going to rock it for me anymore, but it did grind up to 13.5. You love to see that. Also love when my mom, I told you guys this year, said mom was asking me about what is a consensus mechanism in crypto, which is a blockchain, right? You get proof of stake, proof of, there's about 100 different ones, right? Proof of authenticity, right? Proof of work is probably the biggest one right now still. It's turned down on me. Now these that are turning, these stocks that are turning down, we only have 10 minutes left in the session. So what you'll see is with 10 minutes left, you'll either see them turn rocket straight up, or they'll start to turn back as people take profits. Again, I do not blame people for the sell-offs. When you've got a stock up 13%, 14%, oh, look out. IDT. What's funny is we called IDT yesterday, and it is we missed it by, James, did we miss it by a day? It's up 4% today, which is great. That's great to see. It's great for my track record as well. That means that IDT has broken out, because I remember the TA on that. It was at the breakout point, and it's continuing to break out big. 4% for that stock is a big breakout. That's a telecom that services like Haiti. So weird. But I'm not worried about that. I'm worried more about price. I'm worried about margins. I'm worried about volume. I'm worried about short squeezes. I'm worried about low float stocks. There's a lot more things to worry about than what a company does as far as the TA goes. Now here's a lot that turned back. Insight did. Wait. Am I losing some ground here? Yep. So we're out of NLS. Thank you very much. We'll take our couple cents off of that one. And we are left with, what is KRBP doing? It's still a little bit of a grind. UAVS is just flat out going the wrong way. We'll just sell off there. That one too. That one never really did much for us. We thought we might see a rocket out of it. We did not see a rocket out of it. Yesterday too, guys, the session ended with me holding about 3 stocks that I did not want to hold. Had not done the TA on, if you would. And now here's Cassie. Turned down, but that nice little uptrend started at about 130. But again, you couldn't jump on it. You see right here how it literally at the break even of the day, it just held, and then finally boom, rocket. So I'm not gonna jump in on that one. Really have no reason why I shouldn't, but I just did not. RNAZ had a good day. What else are we looking at? Neuro is now, NURO is now selling off if you're in that. Any questions? James, appreciate you today. Steve, appreciate you today. Jumping on. What else can we talk about right now? Look at this. Anik, I hope you're seeing this. So SCYX, one of the guys on the channel, talks about this all the time. I told him, this is, if he's going to worry about the stock so much, you might want to get out of the stock. And then all of a sudden, it's had a decent day, and all of a sudden, boom, here we go. We're up 5%. If I was in SCYX, and if this can get you over the top, let it run. But the moment that it, goes down 2% or something, I'd probably jump out. But I'd make sure that you were profitable. What you don't want to do is, a rookie mistake in trading is like when you get back to break even. Say you bought a stock at $1 and it goes down to 70 cents, right? You either sell it. I would have sold it before then because it's past the 5%. But if you didn't, and you dollar cost average, and you get back to break even at the dollar, right? And then all of a sudden it bursts up and now you're up 5, 10, 15%, right? A lot of people would have cut out at when they got back to break even. That is not what you want to do. If that thing is still running, let it run. Thoughts on CVGI? I mean, I have a lot of thoughts on CVGI. I don't. We called this yesterday. We got a bump of 2% this morning right out of the gate. Was this yesterday or the day before? I believe this might have been the day before. But anyway, you got a bump right out of the gate, and then it just started to slide. And at this point, I would have probably gotten out. I'd have probably been out right there. It's just, I mean, just such a slide down. Car manufacturer, Mike, or does a lot in used cars. We can read about it here. Manufacture, supply, and sale of cab-related products. Okay. It just went red, too. That's not a bad sector to be in right now. Let's just say that. I had my truck run again. Literally, I'm not kidding you guys. Was going to buy a new car, but then, I mean, you know, if you're into crypto and you like trading, you'd rather put that capital towards long-term or short-term trades, right? So truck was worth $19,000, now it's worth $21,500, and it's got 100,000 miles on it. So just letting you know. So CVGI, I think that the chip, so that's all due to the chip shortage. The chip shortage is going to run well into 2022. So understand that. Housing prices are starting to come down because the lumber prices have come crashing down, right? That's what's going on there. The average house has come down. It hadn't come down by much. It's come down by about $3,000 from, I believe, the first quarter or the second quarter. So understand that. That is what's going on with those markets. Would I have that stock as a long-term, Mike? The CVGI as a long-term stock? I'm not so sure. I think it probably does well, but it's just not something that has been on my radar until it was sized up by, was that a CFO or a director that sized up on that? I don't recall. That might have been a dark pool buy that we saw. So we do look at dark pool buys, and if we can correlate the options flow that's an overwhelming call or it's bullish, then we will make a call from a dark pool. That is about every, I don't know, maybe 30% of the time. That takes a very long time for me to do that, as you're basically looking at the big buys of the day. And what's a big buy? 20 million, 30 million, 40 million, 50 million. So anything above 20 million, you've got about buys after hours. You're probably looking at about 25 of those that you need to go check out. So now I go straight to the top, 50 million plus. Now you're probably down to 5, right? But you will see $100 million buys. Again, I've talked about this before. If Gensler wants to really clean up, I'm seeing more sell-offs, not a lot. If Gensler really wants to clean up the financial system like he says he does versus going after crypto, you know what he needs to do? Get rid of the dark pools, right? To have true price discovery. How can we have true price discovery if somebody's buying $100 million of coin? How do we know what the real price of coin is, right? If they're selling it, how do we know? That's price discovery. That needs to be on the public markets, not in these private exchanges of Goldman Sachs and Merrill Lynch and JP Morgan. That's a bunch of bullshit. Really is. So, yeah, I'm seeing a lot more sell-offs now, guys. Let's see what we got here. Sell-off in the S&P, and we got a sell-off in the Dow, and now NASDAQ looks like it's starting to turn over as well. So you definitely want to watch that. But again, we've got 2 minutes here. If you're watching us, overnight risk is a real thing, guys. So I'd be closing out positions if, especially if you've been following the stocks that we've been buying here. And we're up $5. Pretty good day for us. The best day that we've had is $50. So we're way off that. But that's back when I was basically risking a lot more. Instead of doing, one stock, I do 10 or 20. I think about 25 on one at one point. So you could see how I could make 50 pretty easily. But you want to do these on green days. On red days, you definitely want to cut it back. I've cut it back just because I don't want people who watch this, and it is starting to get some views. People that watch this, I don't want them to get the impression of this is the way that you trade, because this is not the way you trade. You need to do far more due diligence, far more TA. You need to know the news of the day. You need to know the macro environment of the day. That's very key. And we just ended the session. There we go. And that is it. We are up $5. Thank you guys very much. Thank you to Steve Benz. Thank you to James Hill. Thank you to DB. Thank you to Mercy. If you're not in the channel, jump in, guys. Love to talk there. I'll move that over. We're also going to start looking at these insider buys, as well as we'll start looking at our Fintel buys, which are the funds. It looks like we've got a couple that have come in, so I'll do some due diligence on those. Actually, we hadn't had a lot come in today. We've had about maybe 10 come in, and only a few of those are buys. Most of those are acquisition, they're SPACs. We're seeing a lot of SPACs, guys, a lot of SPACs. Like, I don't tell you guys, but there's probably 6 SPACs a day these hedge funds size up in. So SIMP, we'll be looking at that one. In fact, I can look at it real quick with you. August 5th, would not touch it. It's too far out, and that is it's the same. It's a double entry, it looks like, is what's going on here. But August 5th, here's July 6th. So they sized up. So I don't know how funds get away with that. I really don't. And it makes me just pissed off. But can't touch that one. This is not a full-on buy. August 11th might be too far back as well. I like to see them within the 5 days to a week. Funds get 10 days, and the insiders get 2 days. That's why the insiders typically give you a better chance of winning the trade. With that said, guys, we're out of here. I hope that you found Power Hour good today. I hope that you, wherever you are in your trader journey, I hope that you learned something today, at least one thing, right? We're not the smartest guy on the planet. We're not the smartest channel on the planet, but we do spew some facts that a lot of people like and that can help every trader. With that being said, guys, watch your 6. You go hard in the paint. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks again.